You retire? You're not retired? What's going on?
Oh, I'm still active. I'm in active, yeah, training. I do train.
Is he going to do an exhibition? He wants to, yeah.
No, you don't want an exhibition. You just let real guy.
Or a real fight. Financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to.
Ooh, Steve, turn over, baby. It's all in there. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble.
Exactly, man. Like, come on, man. You've been out the game, retired. You haven't just been sitting around looking for fights. You've been retired, and you come back, and they give him a title fight. 46 years old, like, and this man is given a title fight. I mean, it's trying to be.
Manny Pacquiao, the pride of the Philippines and boxing's only 8-division world champion, is returning to the ring on July 19th to face Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title. Yes, you heard that right. At 46 years old, Pacquiao is chasing championship gold once again.
He just fought again. He just had an exhibition fight in Japan, which is ridiculous. Didn't look that good.
I used to like watching Oscar De La Hoya as well.
Into the ring to fight Barrios. That's not a surprise. It's been rumored about for ages. Fair enough. Like, Pacquiao is not the first person, and certainly won't be the last person, to return from retirement to have a fight. Happens all the time. It's been rumored since he had his little exhibition fight. I don't mind that. What I really don't like is the fact it's for the WBC. The WBC, Mr. Simmons, a scumbag. How? And this is, again, everything that's wrong with boxing. I love boxing, but it's things like a man who's been retired for 4 years. A man
For a world title. Manny Pacquiao's not fought for 4 years. He had that exhibition, but if you saw any footage of the exhibition, it looked terrible. It looks really bad. So he's not fought for 4 years. He's not won a fight for 6 years. He's 46 years old, and you can be 45 as a heavyweight.
After 4 years out of the ring and 6 years without a win, his training camp intense. Early morning road work, high-speed mitt work, and rounds of sparring against younger, hungrier fighters. His coach, Justin Fortune, says the speed and power are still there, but critics are sounding the alarm.
This should be Pacquiao's 40. What you said, 49?
He's 46, sir.
46?
Yeah.
Even worse. I mean, 46, 49. No, Pacquiao, stop.
Getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, it definitely has to do with money. 1, 2. I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against UNCUT. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, a fighter, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch. Barrios is a young fighter, bigger fighter, knows how to, control distance.
Your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank and Pac.
Okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't.
Amir Khan says the risk is too high. Boxing analyst James Smitty Smith questions the logic. Even Freddie Roach, who's been in Pacquiao's corner for decades, once feared this exact moment.
And eagerly awaiting the return of Manny Pacquiao. Listen, we can't not talk about Pacquiao when we talk about the welterweight division. Sometimes in these conversations we forget, he just dominated a guy that there's no way at his age he should have been able to dominate. Pacquiao could ruin everybody's shit.
But what do you think about, do you think that he would ever
What possible good could come out of Manny Pacquiao
fighting Barrios. What, somebody going to say, oh, Smitty, he might win. Okay, well, he wins. But what about the punches to that head? Look at Manny Pacquiao's face right here in this picture. This is how Manny Pacquiao looks now. Look at that face. Does that look like a guy who belongs inside the ring against a 20, I think Barrios is still in his 20s, I think.
29.
Okay. You know, we've spoken a lot on this program.
Sanctioning fee of 3% every single time this man fights. I think he's absolutely diabolical that they are allowed to do this and they are allowed to put this man in this position. It's a kick in the teeth to every single fighter in that division that has been paying those sanctioning fees and doing it the right way. Like I said, I've no problem with Manny Pacquiao wanting to fight. He's a fighter. But, one, the people around him need to love and care for him and give him better advice. And two, the people that are supposed to love and care for the sport and look after the sport need to do.
And let's not forget, Barrios is 29, active, sharp, and dangerous. So what's really behind this fight? A cash grab, a setup for a dream matchup with Gervonta Tank Davis?
Pacquiao coming back, what do you think about that?
I wish him all the best. I mean, obviously, look, the truth is the truth. He's obviously not the same Pacquiao that fought me, that fought the greats. I wish him the best. Be careful up there. You know, he's not young like he used to be, but I'm sure he still has that power. So anything can happen, but just be careful.
Thank you, Oscar.
Since you all talked about Christian gangs,
Anticipating and eagerly awaiting the return of Manny Pacquiao. Listen, we can't not talk about Pacquiao when we talk about the welterweight division. Sometimes in these conversations we forget, he just dominated a guy that there's no way at his age he should have been able to dominate. Pacquiao could ruin everybody's shit.
But what do you think about, do you think that he would ever step?
It's surprising. Obviously I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything and, you know, try his best. That's what Manny, one thing I always learn with Manny is give 110% and try your best no matter what. So yeah, he's going to give it his all. Again, you can't be for the time.
And then his wife calls me up and says, "Don't let him fight, don't let him fight." And I try to be on her side and so forth. But like when a man in the sport wants to fight, you know, sometimes he's going to fight.
Or is this just the heart of a champion refusing to fade quietly? Is the WBC bending the rules for a legend, or are we witnessing another epic chapter in Pacquiao's legendary career? Let us know your thoughts.
And won a world title as well. So look, in boxing, it's always that one punch. And at the same time, though, guys, is that I look back and think, do I need to get back in the ring again? You know, we've always been prize fighters. I've always taken punches to the head. It could just be that one punch that hurts you, and you know, God forbid you get hurt and you can't spend good quality time with your family. So that's what's scary.
You know, and seeing him beat Keith Thurman at 40 years old, like, God damn, this guy's great. I mean, just look at his career with 8 different weight classes, world titles in 8 different weight classes. 40 years old, beats Keith Thurman, who's in his prime. Right, crazy.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion. So, who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. There's a final elimination taking place in North Africa, New Guinea, with Chisoko, and there's just many interests in the division. It's a great weight category.
Back, it also drives me a little crazy. He's already been elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame. He got elected, you know, the ballots were done at the end of last year. He's going to be inducted in mid-June. So he would actually be inducted.
Is this a historic return or a step too far? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe for more honest fight coverage. This is Boxing Breakdown, where legacy meets reality.